What's up, gang? How everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody doing good this morning, cause I want to shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the new people. You know what I'm talking about? That hit that subscribe button and became of the payout gang. Shout out to all the trolls that might be coming in today. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But check this out, y'all. Before I get started, I'm gonna start it off like this. Now I know this gonna be a controversial topic. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's a lot of people in the J for K community. They'll go for anything. You know what I'm talking about? They'll go for anything. But like I said, I want to start it off like this here. We gonna go over about one song. And keep this in mind. First, matter of fact, I got a better way of doing this shit. I got a better way of doing this. Now everybody know there's straight drop on the footage. There's no doubt about that, right? There's no doubt there's goddamn it straight drop on the footage. Everybody know that. He know that. I mean, I mean, you got to be a bad motherfucker to convince a million people that ain't you on the footage. So then I get a tip that straight drop work security at the hotel, right? You ain't got to believe it if you don't want to. You don't, you know what I'm talking about. But I'ma believe it. And the reason why I'ma believe it, because of this. Before Straight Drop was a YouTuber, he was a security. Working at nightclubs and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? He had a security job. He even posted about it. He even said out his own mouth. If you a Straight Drop follower, how can you not see that video when he was at the club searching motherfuckers to go in? You know what I'm talking about? Making sure nobody ain't got no scraps coming in, you know, shit like that, right? And Black Youngster was at the club. Check this out, Black Youngster was at the club cause he was at the club and Black Youngster, you know what I'm saying, but taking pictures with people at the club. Straight Drop job was control the line and make sure everybody take a picture with him. You know what I'm talking about with Black Youngster, right? So boom, then Straight Drop later, you know what I'm saying, took a picture with him, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so on. He a security guard. So if he was a security guard, have he ever worked at Crown Plaza as a security? Ask yourself that. Cause we already know he heavily tied to Chicago. He heavily tied. He down there know everybody that was at the party. And plus, what gave it away, King Rob know that nigga. King Rob know how to find them all on Facebook and shit. So shit, that's a strong connection. And what make it even more stronger? Let me show you this shit. That straight drop on the footage, right? If he just a regular guest, right? If he just a regular guest and just happened to be there that night, right? And just say he didn't know what was going on in the hotel. Let's put it like that there. Well, explain this to me. If you never worked at the hotel and this your first time there at the hotel, watch this. He walked. Watch this, gang. Somebody explain this to me. So if he go through that door, right? And keep this in mind, I got it in slow motion too. You know what I'm talking about? I got it in slow motion. Y'all see the time is in slow motion. Why he talking to Risco? When you checked in, I ain't see you talk to Risco. Why would a manager was just stop and talk to you, period? And we know that Risco just left the break room where Little Meat was. And they had a conversation. After the conversation with Little Meat, why in the fuck Straight Drop talking to a general manager? About what? I know it ain't about room service, parking valet, and how would he know that he a manager? See what I'm talking about? Explain that to me. You see the hand gestures? Then he gets on the walkie-talkie. Now somebody explain that to me. That's all I'm asking for. What you say when Miss T was there? You don't know when Miss T there? You don't know when Miss Teresa showed up at the hotel? Where you been? That's all I've been talking about. So look, explain this to me. He telling the kid put their hats on. You see how he telling the kid put your hat and tilt it low? All right. Either way it go, this my point right here. And this my point. Why would he would talk to Risco just out the blue? And immediately on the walkie-talkie, pointing back and forth to the pool. Just look how he come out the door. See that? See that? To the pool, back to her. To the pool, back to there. Risco on the walkie talkie. So look, if that means the straight drop no, this just show you prove that straight drop no Risco. Right? So if he know Risco, they work together. Simple as that. They work together. Ain't no question about that. If you from Texas, allegedly from Texas, you would be not talking to no, you wouldn't even know that he a general manager because he got a jacket on. He don't even look like an employee. My opponent exactly. Period. In my Cali breed boy. Period. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. I just want to show y'all that. Now y'all remember in Irene video, when Irene video was like when they were trying to explain about the keys. Now, I just want to go over that little part with y'all about straight drop. Before I even take a little farther, I need everybody to answer this question. Do it look like Risco no straight drop? Or this was just a random conversation? We need to be on the same track. Cause I know what this look like to me. It just explained everything about his character. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to agree with me just because, you know what I'm talking about. Express your feelings, your true feelings. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Now let's go, since we got that out the way, we gonna talk about Kenneka keys. Do y'all believe that the keys was in the room or Bree Bree had the keys? Give me your honest answer on that part. Was the keys in the room or did Bree Bree have the keys? All these important questions that the JFK community need to stand on. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. Let me show y'all this. We're gonna go to these statements right here. Now I want y'all to read this. Where it say time 9/9/2017, 6:07 p.m. Meaning you knock 5 hours off, it go back to 1 o'clock. PM, when Leonora was in the lobby talking to Risco about the missing person report, all this can be round about 1 a.m. All right. Guess what they said? We was all together. She texts me saying she ready to go. We went in the hallway. So we was in the hallway, but she didn't have her keys. So we went back in there, and I thought she was behind me. While texting the same, hold on, where I was at? Hold on. Where I was at? She's in the hallway, but she did have the keys. Where I was at? Right here, gang. Here you go, right here. Hold on, now I gotta go down some more. My bad, gang. I gotta go. All right. I gotta go and read this again. We all ready to go. She saying we was in the hallway, but she didn't have the key. So we went back in there. And I thought she was behind me. They didn't have the keys. So what they telling us, they either going to get the keys and the phone or the phone. We just read that. Now let's go to her. They texted. No, everybody know her. She didn't leave from my side. I was next to her the whole night. I went with her every time she had to use the bathroom. Right? Watch what this say about the keys. She said we was ready to go. We walked outside in the hallway, but she didn't have her phone or the key. So I'm like, we finna go back inside to get her phone and call Bree Bree for the keys. And call Bree Bree for the key. Now we got proof. Bree Bree had Kenneka keys. Just like Kilo Brown said. You know how we girls go out, yeah, girl, these my mama key. Put this in your purse. And Bree Bree was the only one with a purse. Now, that's a fact. And the situation with Straight Drop is a fact. There's no theory no more on that no more. So Bree Bree had the keys. That explain why Bree Bree ducked off. And check this out. If Bree Bree had the keys, look who she had the keys with. Mike. So when you think about Mike, he didn't have no car, right? So he wouldn't need a parking ticket. So that means if they had a parking ticket in the car, that means Bree Bree had the keys and left the parking ticket in the car. Now, don't that make sense? Don't that make sense? If Kenneka never made it back to her car, right? Because I know they didn't get the ticket from the booth. And I'm quite sure when they arrived to get the ticket to go in the parking lot, I know when they ain't spit out no goddamn pocket ticket on the 6th. You got the wrong date on there. So Bree Bree had the keys and the goddamn pocket ticket on the 6th. No more conspiracies about that. All right. Cause look at the situation. Cece got a car. Maybe Bree Bree was smart enough and say, look, I'm gonna walk out the door with y'all and make it look like they was all finna ride together. But what's the strange part about it? What would Bree Bree would go and come back? You know what I'm talking about? You think Cece would just take her somewhere and bring her back? I don't think they rode all the way to Chicago. You know what I'm talking about? And check this out. What time did the parking ticket say on the 6th? What did the parking ticket say on the 6th? So look, check this out. That's your proof right there who had the keys and who left that parking ticket in the car. Right? Now I know the footage show. Watch this, y'all. 136 was on the parking ticket. On the 6th, it was at 136. This the reason why I tell y'all time is very important. Cause you can go with this. Now let's rethink this, gang. Now we finna rethink this time shit. Cause y'all know I'm heavily on the time. I rely on the time like it's, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's all we got to twerk with the time and make it make sense. So watch this. If this, if you got her leaving the hotel, know she got the keys, then she got her purse with her too, right? She leaving out with Mike and Cece. I know she didn't jump in the car with Cece or Mike. But guess what? If Bree Bree didn't have no GPS on her phone, that means the bitch phone wasn't even on. That means her phone wasn't even on. So she had to use somebody's phone. So did Bree Bree have her phone? Cause had Kenneka phone at one point in time? Cause if your phone on, you ain't got no problem with GPS. You know what I'm saying? That's just like your phone on, your Google map ain't working. They don't sound right. So if her phone wasn't on, that means she had to have Kenneka phone. Cause keep this in mind, Irene got caught on it. So that means if Irene got caught on Kenneka's phone sending the text out to the family, they had to take Kenneka's phone too from Irene. And just to see what was being text on the motherfucker. And see what she was all doing on it. See what I'm saying? So let's rethink the timeline. If the parking ticket said on the 6th at 1:36, and we know how they be fucking with the time on the footage, right? We already know they fuck the footage up. So I know I always say, yeah, Bree left out at Tucson. It's still gonna match up either way it goes. What I'm about to say. Cause what if this at 1:26 walked in the parking lot, had a brief conversation with Cece and Mike, and keep this in mind, Mike probably had the phone and was with them in Kenneka's car and her mama car, right? We getting somewhere now. Cause that means if they did all of that, right? If they did all of that, that means if they was at 1:26, that means they finna get a ticket 10 minutes after when they leave the lobby. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only time when they said she left. And we like, oh, okay, you left. We believe you still there. But you could have left and took Mike home and came back. Uh-oh. And that explains why it'll take 30 minutes to get there, 30 minutes and back. And look, so let's think about the ride. She got the parking ticket at 1:36. Take Mike home, cause keep this in mind, I don't know if Cece had her own car. I don't know. I'm just assuming Cece had her car. Because she came, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. But just say, if this was at 1:26, so they in the car, Mike might take me to the crib. They get the parking ticket. So it take 30 minutes to get to West Side, 30 minutes back. So that explain why she will be popping back up in an hour. That's enough of time to gun it, take his ass to the house or CC. Then come back to the hotel. Cause now we know you got the key. Don't that look? I'm just trying to expand the time. Cause once you look at it, that's when they were texting her, talking about, yeah, girl, we can't find Kenneka. Okay, I'm 10 minutes away. So in 10 minutes, right? So if she was 10 minutes, we gonna knock this to down 22, 20, 310. I mean, yeah, 210. We gonna go back to 210. Watch this, gang. Check this out. Watch how this finna make sense. I need y'all to spur with me now. 210. Like I said, it's still gonna match up with the timestamp at 1:30 what Sergeant Rose said. Remember that? What Sergeant Rose said about the hallway. This still will put Bree in the hallway minutes before she come up missing. Right? Hold on, y'all. Now check this out. I understand Irene went live at 1:36. So if she went live at 1:36, look, keep this in mind, right? You can look at it like this. She already went to the car, so she had the key. If she wouldn't have got the red energy bull drink, I'm quite sure Kenneka locked the car up and all this shit. And Bree was like, she was so sneaky with it and so cold and left the red energy bull drink on purpose to have the reason get the keys back. See what I'm talking about? Go to her. If this was at 126, and we know Irene went live, but I know that lobby footage skips. So, goddamn it, Bree could have walked back then momentarily and then left. I don't know. I'm just trying to make this shit make sense the best way I can make it and see what we could come up with. Cause I don't want no motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Talking about some, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, I don't want to hear none of this shit. But I know one thing, Bree had the keys. That's why Irene went to the front desk with Bree for the tickets. And we seen them give them tickets with our own eyes. Bree ain't had no business going talking about no pocket ticket. She ain't the driver. She had Kenneka keys the minute that she got there. Meaning that she knew what was going on with Kenneka. What I'm finna basically say, y'all, I'm really starting to believe in this now. I could be wrong, but I'm starting to believe in this now. I know the hotel down with the organ harvester. I know that much. And I always said I don't know if it's down with organ harvest or not. You know what I'm talking about? Sometime I believe it, sometime I don't. I made lies a year ago explaining this shit. A year ago, I got so many lies about it. Be like, y'all, this could be organ harvesting, or it couldn't be. We don't know. I can't determine that part. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm starting to believe in it now. This my this my thoughts why what made me change my mind that now I'm finna start thinking organ harvest. Cause I couldn't get the fact that Bill Murray, all the shit that I found out with Bill Murray, he also linked the polices. Them all his budding friends. They the one that's heavily guarding his shit. So when I first seen the Selena Gomez, I'm like, damn, Bill Murray trolling like a motherfucker. I'm like, he got to be involved some kind of way because what Cashetik said about he got caught in the act. So if Irene worked at the hotel, Little Meat worked at the hotel, Straight Drop works at the hotel, Marco works at the hotel. Meaning if this hotel is down with organ harvesting, making me starting to believe they was getting in on some organ harvesting shit. I don't think they did all this just for a sexual assault, to be honest with you. And then on top of that, and and and, and she end up dead. I'm starting to believe that Irene them worked at that hotel, and goddamn it, and shit, somebody put them on game about the organ harvester, cause shit, they working with the crooked motherfuckers. Cause check this out. Look how many before the Kenneka Jenkins case. This is why I said this, guy. Before the Kenneka Jenkins case, look how many bodies that were popping up in Chicago with missing body parts. Missing body parts. And half of those body parts that came up missing, guess who was getting charged for it? The BDs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So shit. That's the way I'm finna start looking at this shit now. Cause in my heart, I don't think they wanted to find Kenneka. I'm really thinking that she probably wasn't meant to be found. Cause when I read that shit in the beginning, talking about, man, they said they not gonna show the name from camera. They said they not gonna show the name from Kenneka coming in the hotel and leaving the hotel. And the reason why they couldn't show her leaving the hotel, cause how you gonna explain her trying to drive in the condition that she in? So it's an easy sell. Girl. Then when I went back to a YouTuber that's from Chicago, he broke it down and said, man, this shit deeper than what y'all think. Gang banging. Look, they had an organ harvesting through gang banging. Now I'm starting to believe that. And this time, they got caught doing it. That's why everybody cooperated. Maybe Kenneka Dell was meant to expose this could be a chopping block for luring people in and they come up missing and never seen again. And what made me just come to that conclusion? I look at life itself and all and things around it. This shit happen every day. And check this out. So look, y'all remember I told y'all a long time ago that I was like, y'all I don't think it was organ harvest because somebody had hit me up and was like, Trey Gang, Hollywood is more connected than what you think. At this time, I ain't just really believing this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't believing in this shit. I got this shit in 2009. 2019. This person told me this. This is what this person told me. This person said Hollywood is deeply connected. And she was like, it was about organ harvesting. I'm like, man, I don't just really believe this shit. She was like, it's true. She was like, a lot of Hollywood people was in on it. And I'm like, man, I don't know about all that. Could be true, could not. But let me tell y'all what she told me. She said Hollywood was involved, and it was about organ harvesting. Okay. Everybody in the beginning believed in organ harvesting. Nobody didn't even know Bill Murray owned the Caddyshack until later on after that. So that made me start thinking like, damn, when she meant Hollywood, she meant Bill Murray and them, because that's the closest thing to Hollywood when you go in Crown Plaza. You got celebrity working in there, right? So it explained why all that shit with Bill Murray was doing with the Selena Gomez situation. That could have been the actual fact that she was in the freezer and they were preserving her body. You see what I'm talking about? And they preserving her body in the freezer now, out of all places, in the freezer. Why didn't leave her in the pool where she was at? And came up with a legitimate story, be like, damn, my bad, the damn pool was unlocked. She walked in that pool and stumbled and fell in the pool and drowned. I would have came up with that. If she was in the pool, why would Risky clean the pool up and take her to the freezer? So that just told me somebody had plans with the body. I believe they hid the body and tried to get the body out the hotel, but it was unsuccessful because the shift just changed and everything back to rolling. So that means, goddamn it. So that means the shift just changed. Traffic finna be flowing through the kitchen. So shit, that just killed the whole plan. So now what you gotta do? Run around the hotel like what Risco did right here. See this? No matter how you put the footage, it's still truth in it. See what I'm talking about? They had her in the freezer by the back door. They chose to freeze it by the back door because that's where the loading dock is, right? So at one point in time, somebody thought about we need to get the body out the freezer. This is how we gonna do it. We got to hurry up before the shift change. Damn, the shift change. People coming in. They stop a motherfucker for bagging up to the back dock and really disposing her and taking her to a morgue or something. But check this out. That explain why the funeral home is on the scene. That explain why the funeral home brought her out the kitchen, out the freezer, instead of a corner. They they called a funeral home director. I thought they take bodies to the coroner in the medical examining office. Ain't that the first stop? See what I'm talking about? That's how I'm finna start. That's how I'm finna start looking at this shit. Cause in my mind, I was like, well, damn. Even though if it was a back door, but think about this, gang. If it was just a back door only, just to get back at the family, if the plan was initially like, yeah, we finna beat her up, violate her, and put it on social media. If it was just only that, if it was just only that purpose, why did Risco turn the cameras out there? It never made no sense to me. If these people came just to pull this off, why would the hotel go to an extent to cover it up there? It got to be something sinister. So now I'm finna go with you know what I'm saying. What I think was sinister going on. They caught and sold her to the devil. Cause check this out. I'm starting to think about the text message. They were like, "Girl, did you get the money?" Yeah, where my cut at, girl? What you mean your cut? This all I get? We know it was money, it changed. We know it was money, it changed in this girl deal. Cause it's all on social media. I'm gonna give you $200 to bring her out the room. Okay. After that, when that shit look, after that shit, when that shit happened to Kenneka, everybody was throwing bands in their live videos. Everybody started riding nice. You know what I'm talking about? Cause look how much money you would just think about how much money they would have made off that. A full body. Somebody in that party got some big money, if that's the case. And they just gave me for chump change like $200. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. What you say? Monique and Bree got new wigs. And then look, what even make it more real about it? But after that shit happened, Monique started having her hair done. Just like what you just said. She started wearing her hair like Kenneka. Her hair ain't busted up no more. You know what I'm talking about? Just look at the changes happen after that. Cause keep this in mind, right? Think about the people that was in the lobby with the luggage. I don't know who those people is, but I know one day they took a cool 3 days for in the back. And the lady called Zach and told Zach, yeah, those people that had luggage in there, people that had luggage, look into those people. You see what I'm talking about? Look at those people. And keep this in mind. Franz K said it was doctors there that night. And check this out. If it was doctors there that night, did Risco went to one of them? What a coincidence. This will be happening and you got doctors in the house with their college students. And all they room was booked down on the lower level too. That that damn nothing, you know what I'm talking about? That shit coming out the bag to me. So look, this is what I'm starting to believe now. They got caught organ harvesting, right? And you found the people that would give them the body. Cause they fucking with the gang. So they got close gang ties to bring them a body in their establishment. See what I'm talking about? Cause when you look at Kenneka's face, she sent her the tackle. She had that look on her face. You know what I'm talking about? She had that look on her face. She sent the motherfucking devil. See what I'm talking about? So that means if Kenneka, if Kenneka was in harm, and while they were talking about, yeah, go up the stairs and go get the friend, I'm quite sure Risco brought a doctor to the side if they all in cahoots. I'm quite sure it was when that lady said it was nothing but a bunch of businessmen in the pool, them could have been doctors. Doctors look like businessmen. You see what I'm saying? That's the fucked up part about that. They said they seen these people in the pool area, businessmen and kids, talking about it was a party in the pool. It probably wasn't a party in the pool. They just locked that motherfucker down because that's where she was at. And that's why they went to the pool and link. Talking about there's no motherfucking pool. I mean, I mean, they disregard the pool for some reason. And to me, that bothers me. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck you could, you know what I'm saying, can skip the pool theory? You believe that she was in some type of water. Her clothes were wet. The girl was still wet. That's what I'm starting to believe now. That's what I'm starting to believe now. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I want everybody to hear my voice. I know I be on this Kenneka Jenkins shit tough. And keep this in mind. I don't even have all the facts. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna sit here and perpetrate like I know it all. But one thing I do know, majority of the shit that I be talking about is facts. You know what I'm talking about? All I do is just sit here try to think, 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 think. Like it was my folks. Like what could have happened? You know what I'm talking about? It's all I want to do is just, you know what I'm saying? Cause I majority know everything. I majority know everything. And and this shit new to me when it come to organ hop. If this was about some gang like some shoe and go find Ray, oh, I could be an expert on that shit when it comes to that. On some hood shit, I'm an expert when it comes to some hood shit. Cause what they was doing When I was coming up, y'all, we weren't doing none of this shit. This just show you how the world just really done got evil and evil as fuck. That Hollywood is linking with gang members now. They got them all in movies. That's what Hollywood promote, gang violence all the time. They even got rappers and shit in movies. Think about that. Y'all remember back in the day, like in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was a lot of rappers. If you was a good rapper, they gonna want you to be in the movie. Boom, come on in the movie. Let's do a movie. All of a sudden, they stopped that shit and just stick with rap. Now the body count skyrocket. And if you in the rap game, you in the cahoots. The businessmen. Them the one give you contracts for you to sign. Them the one that pay your salary or your check. So if they got all these rituals and shit going to Hollywood, you don't think they want to go up in the studio and holler at those niggas on that gang shit for real? Look, I know y'all niggas be catching bodies, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, this old shit. How about I got a proposition for you? Instead of just killing people for fun and shit because you're mad at them, you might as well get paid for it. So I got a proposition for you. Next time you kill a motherfucker, let me know and I'll pay for the body. You see what I'm saying? If I was in the organ and all this old shit, and if I need a body, think about this. It's so easy to get a black body because they dying every day in the middle of the street. Meaning that you gotta go to a hood if you want a body. All you just gotta do, link up with some gang members. This real shooter. I ain't talking about these fake gang members. You know what I'm saying? These niggas just looking like that. I'm talking about these real niggas that finna go to work for these. Uh, holler at a gang. You hollering at a rapper. He got tied to the hood. If I'm connected with organ harvesting, that means I'm connected with doctors, funeral home, polices. You know what I'm saying? You connect to somebody that can help you run your organization. And now I'm starting to believe I taught organ harvesting, Kenneka Jenkins. Because they was already upon investigation for organ harvesting. They was already for investigation for organ harvesting. I mean, the goddamn girl ended up in the staff custody. That just confirmed to me that damn it had to be organ harvesting. They making deals with gang members. What would you make a deal on the gang members for? They was at the party. What's the deal about? I can't see Risco coming in there. Yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're killing and shit. No, they don't do that. It don't work like that. I can see they coming in that motherfucker. Man, look. Y'all ass done fucked up. I'm gonna need all y'all ass get in my office right now. Escorted by police. Right? Look. Escorted by the police. Threaten them folks. Look. If you say anything. I'm talking about, just imagine who was in the room with them while they threatening them folks. You got police chiefs. You got police chief, probably a lawyer. You got higher up people in that motherfucker. If you say anything, your ass gonna come up miss. Who gonna be in the winning situation? The gang or the hotel? Shit, Crown Plaza got money to go to court with and fight this shit out if nobody ain't telling. That's where the agreements come in there with the staff. They got money, hire the best lawyer, just like Mr. Reese did. Them gang members ain't got no money to be defending themselves. They can't do nothing but shut the fuck up and let the hotel work its magic. Watch this. And the feds knew what happened to Kenneka. That's probably why they bagged up, was like, damn, how we gonna handle this situation? If we lock them up, it gonna be a major blow to Chicago. A lot of money. Look, a lot of money finna be going down the drain. A lot of people finna be committing suicide. A lot of people gonna be in jail time. That would look real ugly on Chicago. And guess what it would do? If they would have got that exposure like that, right? That would have made Chicago look real ugly, and it would have hurt the United States, cause people think hotels now. Just think about it like the Bill Cosby case. You would have witness popping out of everywhere. I want to tell my story when I was at the Crown Plaza. Look how many people that are trying to reach out to people and tell their stories and they Google reviews and all this shit. Check this out, man. I'm so mad right now. Cause this my thoughts until something changed my mind. Like I said in the beginning, when I first started talking about Bill Mary, the kitchen, because I show y'all what kind of goddamn menu that he had on his menu. All his hamburgers is dealing with body part. Hold on. Come on now. I made the video and show y'all what that nigga had on the menu. Freddy Psycho Burgers. You know what I'm saying? What all that shit that he had on there, all that was dealing with human flesh. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, wait a minute. So I started going back to Bill Mary shit. He worse than the gang members. He did it worse than the gang members. He just look while the gang members all on social media, yeah, we lifted her soul. Ha ha ha. We lifted her soul. Yeah, she should have took the D. And all this old shit. They just made posts about shit like that. But Bill Murray put and making movies about this shit. That nigga ain't made no post. That nigga said, shit, man, I got a couple of $1,000. I can make me a motherfucking movie about this shit. Hey, Selena Gomez, I'm check this out. I got a top for you. I got somebody for you. I don't know. But all I can just say, sometime I wish the family can speak out and address some of this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when I be going on a thinking rampage, I don't want nobody to be thinking like, man, Trey ain't be coming up with some shit. Like I'm clout chasing or something. I ain't no clout chase. I don't even want the clout. If I wanted the clout, I would have been showing my face a long time ago, and I would have been using that shit to my advantage. You see what I'm talking about? I be up on this motherfucker showing everything I got to impress a motherfucker. Cause I sure got some shiny shit to show a motherfucker. You see what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck about that clout shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, bro. All I care about is putting these motherfuckers on blast. And I'm trying to do ever in my willpower to strike these bitches' nerves. I mean, shit. I'm trying to do everything in my power to scratch these bitches' nerves. I done took this shit to another level now. You know what I'm saying? Cause goddamn it, I told y'all I'm finna go start talking to people that actually, you know what I'm saying, got their certificates in mortuary science. And you know what I'm saying, go to a police station, be like, can I talk to one of y'all detectives? You know what I'm saying? And just sit down and talk to a person. And once I get all the information I need, now I can go get me a motherfucking lawyer and see what's the next move, Jack. I ain't on here just trying to make no videos and just to be making these motherfuckers. The reason why I be keep going live and live, cause that's how the way my mind is. Cause to keep this in mind, once I think of something and got it, you know what I'm saying, in my head, I'ma easily forget because it's so much shit in the case. You know what I'm talking about? But check this out. I know Miss Teresa can't talk about the case. I know that. But she could talk about uh Irene, Bree Bree, T.Y. Oh, she could come out and you know what I'm saying, and talk about them without talking about the case. You see what I'm talking about? But keep this in mind. As I was thinking about it, I wouldn't want none. I wouldn't even want Miss Teresa to say nothing. I know I'd be wanting her to talk sometime, but it would be a bad idea. Cause it gonna open up old wounds and and and, and by her speaking, you know what I'm saying, something could happen to her. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when I was just cause when I was just sitting up there just thinking about it, you know, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? That shit be frustrating me sometime. And I be like, man, I just wish the family could talk. And sometimes I be reading my comments, you know what I'm saying? When I be reading my comments and shit, I be taking everybody comments serious. You know what I'm talking about? I be reading my comments. You know what I'm talking about? And I like when people dress they feelings. I don't want you just up here kissing my ass. Get on my ass too. You see what I'm talking about? Shit. Get on my motherfucking ass. We all one on this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody bigger than nobody in the Kenneka case. You know what I'm talking about? They are, look, I heard that shit too. Crown Plaza supposed to be closing. Look, at one point in time, they were temporarily closed. See what I'm talking about? Check this out, y'all. Every day, I'm on Google waiting on updates. Every day, when I'm in the streets, I stop random people. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah, I just wanna have you ever heard of the Kenneka case? Oh, you have? Oh, well, check this out. You know, I would love to hear you know what I'm saying, opinion. I'm starting to think about putting people on camera and just going out in the world and just videotape people out in opinion on Kenneka case. Maybe they'll stir some shit up. You know what I'm talking about? Man, when it comes to Kenneka, fuck all that no snitching shit. All that old shit. If ain't one of them motherfuckers that was at the party ain't saying nothing and all this old shit, I ain't got no respect for you. I ain't got no respect for you. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when it happen to you and your family, you better not say the word justice. In my eyes, I better not see you holding up one motherfucking picket sign talking about justice for Lil Ray Ray. And then what was the dead giveaway that these motherfuckers wasn't even showing up for the protest? Now I give it to Monique, she showed up. And keep this in mind, y'all. I'm starting to look at Monique a little different. I ain't gonna say she innocent, but I'm gonna look at her a little different. You wanna know what I think about Monique's situation? I believe Monique found out what was going on at the party. And that's why they had to bribe her. Cause think about this. If Monique knew about the setup, right, before they got there, she would have been got her money. Uh-oh, I take that back. Cause on September the 7th, y'all remember this? On September the 7th, she made a post with almost $2,000 in her hand and said, I had to do it for the money. Uh-oh. So look, damn, I'm glad I just brought that up because now I take that back on Monique. Now I take that back on Monique. That's why she said she got cow money. But think about this. If he gave her $2,000, right? Cause remember what he said. Yeah, if everybody really want to know the truth, it wasn't $200. It was really 2,000. And I seen that post on the 7th of September. You know, no, matter of fact, it was on, yeah. Cause they went to it was September 7th. Cause she made it to the hotel and I was like, damn, this wasn't even 24 hours. She got 2,000 and this ain't even income tax season. You know what I'm talking about? So boom, maybe they had to make it sound good to just drop that 2,000 to 200. You know what I'm talking about? They tell everybody 2,000, just make it 200. Cause if you say 2,000, people be like, hold on, ain't no motherfucker paying for no food $2,000. Rappers don't even do that. So that means that $2,000 was for some more shit then. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, if you got Little Meat work there, and we already see him talking to Risco, I believe, I believe Irene them and Little Meat them got close to Risco. I believe they got close to Risco, bonded a relationship. Cause look what position that everybody work in. You got a nigga in laundry room, bam, he cleaning up. So you got a man, you got a nigga now. They gonna keep your rooms clean. In case it get blood and shit in there, you got Little Meat for that job. You got Irene on the security detail, like she don't work at the motherfucker. And they could be using her like, yeah, you bring people up here, you know what I'm saying, and we'll take care of the rest. Then you got crooked ass maintenance man on standby in case shit get out of hand. Things get messy. Cause you know when the mob do a killing, they have doctors and shit and everything with them. When they did the hit, What's that man name? They did a hit on what you call? Uh Jimmy Hoffa. I think it was Jimmy Hoffa. They said he was in the car. They was at the restaurant. And Jimmy Hoffa jumped in the car with his guys. And Jimmy Hoffa was like, they were going to a meeting. That's what they told they were going to a meeting. So when they went in the house, they let Jimmy Hoffa go in first. While Jimmy Hoffa was going in, he upped the pistol, boom, shot him point blank in the head, in the back of the head, in the middle of the living room. You know what I'm talking about? They said they had doctors and cleaners that were there to clean the mess up. So when they shot him in the house, that's when they brought him back in the car, you know what I'm saying, and disposed the body. That's how mob shit do. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what? Mob known for putting people in meat trucks, freezer trucks, coolers, and all this shit. See what I'm talking about? Watch this. Bill Murray. When I think about the cash and tick call, right? Look where they going. Straight drop. Bill Murray shit. Right? Cash and tick said the person that owned the club is in the organ harvesting. So he just really said Bill Murray's down with the organ harvesting. And now I'm finna confirm that because of the story that I got in the beginning in 2019. When that lady told me Hollywood is deeply connected, and she was like, look, she said everybody in Hollywood know. She was like, that's why they got Kenneka on the PlayStation game. She was like, look at the people. Watch this. She said, look at the people. All you just got to do, look at the people. Like, if you got the game and shit, it gives you details of who was the creator, who was the person that, you know what I'm saying, responsible for that. And look that person up. So look, when he said he got caught in the act, and check this out. Y'all remember this? Watch this. Since Irene, look, since Irene worked security at the hotel, y'all don't think that she came out that room, took her stairwells down, all the way to the pool area, and walked by the back door? I mean, not by the back door, but by the garden patio. Because remember, you can come from that way from room 926. If you take the stairwell, you can take the stairwell. It's on 2K. It's a basketball team. See what I'm saying? So look, y'all don't think Irene came out there at all? I don't believe that. I believe she know when to come out there, John, because she know the cameras cut off. So that means if she work with security, right? Watch this. If she work with security, that means she got access to the video tech on the phone too. When they come for cameras, cause all security gonna have to have them. That's why Risco. Hold on, what y'all saying? Like right here. Y'all see this back there when they was all standing right here? Y'all don't think while they was right here looking at the fight and all this shit was going on, y'all don't think Irene was somewhere right up there? Cause look, Listen what she said. Listen to what she said in that interview. Kenneka must put up a fight. If you look, if nobody can see, right? To keep this in, they showed they said, look, they said, watch this. They said we found Kenneka in the freezer on the tent. We didn't have pictures. We didn't even know what the freezer was, what it looked like. Only thing we just had a hug in the hallway. Walking to the kitchen. Not even that yet, because that came out on the 15th. So if the picture wasn't released to show how her hair was, but Lyra Norman said her hair was all over her head. Why Irene first said, oh, she must have put up a fight. The first thing she would have said was, shit, her hair was flat straight. You know what I'm saying? When she left that, you know what I'm talking about? She would have been like, damn, for real, her hair was messed up all over her head? Oh, hell no. Now I know it's some funny shit. But the first thing she said, Kenneka must put up a fight. She said Kenneka must put up a fight. So she witnessed this shit. Y'all see how Risco back again? He back again. Man, that's what I'm going with, gang. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna start thinking. Here go Risco right here. This Risco. Y'all remember that leather jacket? Y'all remember that leather jacket that Monique had and told Irene, girl, you need to watch this. And then look, check this out. If Monique showed Irene of a video and said, girl, watch this, and the first thing that come out of Irene's mouth, girl, now you gotta say something. Whatever the fuck. What she said, y'all, about that video, I forgot. It was something like, oh yeah, now girl, now you gotta confess. But if she was showing you a video of them in the kitchen, why you ain't say where this video was at? Girl, where you was at when you was taking this photo? You would have went down. You see what I'm talking about? The first thing she said, oh, you gotta confess up, man. Know what I'm talking about? I believe, this is what I'm starting to believe. Whatever Brie, Irene, Mariah and them, Little Meat, Straight Drop, Chosen Rob, Chosen King, all these Thunderbolt ass, whatever they got. One of those little boys spoiled the plan that Monique was fucking around with. You know what I'm talking about? They go the same leather jacket. And that's what probably got him fucked up. Cause Monique was too loose in that John. You know how like, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Some of y'all might ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell a story. I done went on a little lick with a nigga, right? You know what I'm talking about? We supposed to be doing a little stick up. I'm like, man, all you just gotta do, bro, just, you know what I'm saying? Say, hoo hoo. If you see somebody, man, this nigga all on this phone and shit. This nigga all on this motherfucking phone and shit. Arguing with his bitch and shit. I said, man, I'll never take you nowhere else with me again. You know what I'm talking about? Cause he was doing too much. He would have got me caught. Put it like that. He would have got me caught. because of the shit that he was doing. Bro, you can't be on your phone in a time like this here. Nigga, you ain't supposed to have your phone anyway. Nigga, they got cell tower gonna ping your ass at this location. If they catch you, bro, and if you snitch on me, nigga, cause I ain't got my phone. Don't nobody know I'm here. They gonna know your ass. Look at me, you got a ping on your phone. So if they knew I was here, it's because you told it. And next time you know, that's when I'm be all in the jailhouse trying to get close to where your ass is so I can do your ass in. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm gonna restore flow where you at. I'm gonna find out where you at. Oh, look at it. Oh, look, check this out. Straight drop, look. Straight drop coming back. Let me just play this in real time so y'all can get a feeling of this shit. Hi, y'all. Appreciate the love and the support, y'all. Appreciate the cash out there. Appreciate that, and Brittany. Appreciate that, y'all. Love y'all. Now, watch this, gang. Let's start from right here. All you just got to do is go to the parking lot footage and see, do you see him walking in the parking lot footage? If he don't walk in the parking lot footage, that means straight drop is in the caddy shack. Don't assume that he just going out, you know what I'm saying, out to a car if you ain't seen on the footage. That means you went in the caddy shack. Carisco told you what you need to be doing in the caddy shack restaurant, right? So let's watch the footage. Cause I watched the parking lot footage. Straight drop ain't walking in there, John. So I'm like, well, where he go? Cause he got to come through this camera. You know what I'm saying? He got to be seen in the parking lot. Like I seen them. And watch this, y'all. This the scary part about it, too. They go Risco again. Look, y'all see that shit? Boom! Hi, y'all. What's up? Risco went and do something at the pool area. Look. He at the ticket machine. Now he doing something. And when he took that motherfucker out and disposed it. Y'all see that shit? That's tampering with evidence. And look, he got the keys to everything. Went straight to the pool while straight. Oh man. So that means while straight driver getting rid of something, look at him. He got something in his jacket. Mm-mm. See that shit? He got something in his jacket. Holding this shit. Now y'all see that? Y'all see this shit? I'm back, y'all. But look, watch this. Look what else finna happen. Watch this, game. All you just got to do, keep watching the footage. Don't y'all remember when I was showing y'all when Risco was downstairs and he had all the college students was sitting in the hallway? They were around about 11 and 12 o'clock, right? So we were like, damn, why they got all the college kids and you know what I'm saying? Cause check this out. Now you understand why Marco said this shit. Watch this, game, and read between the lines on this shit. I'ma just need y'all to read between the lines on this shit. Look, watch this, game. 3 rooms, not 926. 3 rooms, not 926. Remember, this nigga worked security. I know this for a fact. You see that? So when he say 3 rooms, but not 926, think about the 6th floor, the 11th floor, and the 9th floor. Uh-oh. There go 3 rooms right there. There go verified, right? Franz K revealed 3 floors. What a coincidence. He said 3 rooms. Not room 926. But I know what room 930 was doing. That's in New York, right? So read between the lines and this shit finna all make sense.
Truth seekers, that's what we are. We truth seekers. Y'all come on, pile back up in here. Pile back up in here, my truth.
That's how they get y'all. Y'all come on in with my J4K, my spiritual God and war, my kings and queens. They always start off with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch this, game. He finna tell everything. He so dumb.
Seekers, I'm so dedicated to y'all, and I know we all dedicated for the same cause. I love coming in and kicking it with y'all. We got room 926. They lying like a mother. They lying. Y'all know what I think? Can I please tell my people what I think? I think that Irene had a room. I think that Monique had a room. Why wouldn't Monique wouldn't have a room? Look at all that shit she was doing in there that night.
That's why I looked off. Like, damn, you know, Monique had she was with another motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? I told you he gay too. He sweet. Y'all thought I'd be cracking jokes. These niggas gay and thunder booted in the motherfucker. So look, watch this. I'm gonna show y'all who this is. Look at his face. I'm gonna show y'all who that is.
So if Monique had a room, what room was Monique in? It was 3 of them, right? That's what they said. So Monique was in the room with them guys. That's why she tried to tell Kenneka cousin, Nick in there. He hit her ass with Kenneka cousin told Monique scumbucket ass. The fuck you telling me for? That's my cousin. See, she was so caught up into what she was doing. She was trying to get her some money any way she could that night.
So basically what he's saying, Monique fucked a lot of shit up. Maybe she got a little too greedy. Right? Because keep this in mind, we already know she made a side deal with all the niggas. That was already set. So that means, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to. Oh shit. Look how he dry snitching on himself.
She ought to felt so stupid. She should have felt so stupid when she told Kenneka cousin, Nick in there. He hit her retarded ass with, what you telling me for? That's my cousin. He probably knew she was in there. They family. So what was Monique doing? Monique was trying to make her some money. Monique, if you was trying to make you some money, why you ain't go sell your ass? How you gonna sell somebody else?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all got to listen to this whole shit right here.
This ain't slavery. That slavery shit been over with. Go sell your ass like you usually do, Monique. That's what Monique was doing, y'all. That's what she was doing. She was trying to sell that girl off so she can have some money in her broke ass pockets. I believe Teresa Martin know everything, y'all, because it has to be, okay, if Kenneka cousin was there, we don't know how long he was there. So,
now look, even Miss Teresa saying the shit that he's saying. Now watch this. Read between the lines. This how they gonna try to slick it when they say, yeah, Miss Teresa had to know. Now, Miss Teresa know, but she not a part of it. Right? She not a part of it, because you quite sure some motherfucker told Miss Teresa what happened. And they know Miss Teresa know they ass got something to do with it. So what you gotta do, you reverse psychology and say the mama got something to do with it. This dude is named Marco J. On the footage, worked security guard. He was with King Rob and Chosen King at the Crown Plaza. That's who he is. He's the one that was with Rob, Chosen King. Because remember, him and King Rob turned on Chosen King. Right? So now they threw Chosen King up under the bus. Come on, y'all. You should know this shit. You know, I know half of y'all know this shit. You know what I'm talking about? So check this out. And he on the footage. I'm going to show y'all what he looked like on the footage. He wear the same clothes, black hoodies and shit like this shit here. You know what I'm saying? He got a wardrobe that he normally dress up in. Just say like I dress up in designer clothes, you know what I'm saying? I wear designer clothes. You won't see me in no like baggy ass shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Just as like if I wear a lot of Nike, you will see me in a lot of Nike. You won't see me wearing Adidas. You know what I'm talking about? So check this out.
Teresa, I believe Miss Teresa know everything, because I do believe that it's people that was at that party or at that hotel or whatever that wasn't on what Irene and Monique and them was on. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: they want us to believe that Bree don't know nothing. Bree know every goddamn thing. And how in the hell could you call on the 8th at 4 something when the party went into the night? Go back and check the post, y'all. Check the date on the post. We got some questions and we're gonna get answers. We're gonna get some answers. They so wrapped up in this plan with the public. They comfortable now, y'all. It's 2 years down the line and they comfortable. Y'all better believe they comfortable. That's why it's so easy for them not to tell nobody nothing. They ain't trying to tell nobody nothing.
And keep this in mind, he was on the call with King Rob and saying he had to sign a confidential phone. Remember, he was the one saying he quit Crown Plaza. Cause they saying he wasn't gonna get his check and all this old shit. You see what I'm saying? Look how all this shit coming back together now. He said, yeah, the dude that was vacuuming the floor, we caught him. And the dude was like, yeah, why you don't work here no more? He was like, yeah, man, because shit, they made us sign confidentiality agreement and shit, you know what I'm saying? They fucking with his money. I got the video. I played the video. Everybody heard that video. Then look, Bree know it all because the Zach TV murder suspect, she linked back to the Davidsons. So now you can see the setup. Bree know him, Rob, them, and all them.
Bree, you right. Crystal, Bree stayed in the cut. You supposed to roll with them to the party. And here's another question. Why?
You see that? Look. You see that? Look. I'm on these suckers' ass, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on these suckers' ass.
For them not to tell nobody nothing. They ain't trying to tell nobody nothing. Bree, you right. Crystal, Bree stayed in the cut. You supposed to roll with them to the party. And here's another question. Why was Bree a fucking magician that night? Why she couldn't be found? Why she disappeared every goddamn well?
Cause now we know she had her keys. Now cause we know they had the keys, right? The keys. See, they be fooling everybody with these questions and playing dumb. Why was she was a musician that night, y'all? Trying to see what y'all know. So when they see what y'all know, they ain't gonna do none reverse psychology that shit. You see what I'm talking about? That's all they gonna do is reverse psychology that shit. So we know Bree had those motherfucking keys.
Why she disappeared everywhere? Every time, where's Bree? You gone, you supposed to be gone, you the driver, and you didn't drive there, or did you drive there?
Uh-oh.
Did you drive there? Because Monique is so mildly retarded, she thought she was deceiving Kenneka mother when she told her couldn't nobody else put nothing in her drink. First, if I was Teresa, I'd have been like, what the fuck you talking about? Put something in her drink. Where do that come in at? Y'all know why Monique said that? Because she knew that was gonna come. She knew that was gonna be one of the misinformation pieces that come out. Because when we saw that video, y'all, I'm telling y'all,
they knew eventually they were gonna come out. Somebody got to say who pulled the drink, right? So we know she didn't pour her own drink, that she would have never got drugged. Look how he just criminating himself. Look, everything I just broke down in my live, in about 3 of my recent lives about Bree, I really didn't work there and all this old shit. Now let's pay close attention to his narrative.
the more I watch them live videos don't have nothing to do with this situation. Nothing. How can we say that them live videos got anything to do with this situation when they don't tell us nothing? What we supposed to say, okay, y'all lying about every goddamn thing except the live videos, when we know that the people in the live videos was participants in the cover-up? They're not gonna tell us no truth. The people in the live's not gonna tell us anything. They're not gonna tell us a damn thing. They ain't gonna say nothing like they've been doing. They've been paid to put super glue on their lips when it comes to this here situation. Their lips are sealed, probably until the day they die. I believe Monique was in the same room that them guys was in. Who in the, like I said last night, y'all, they
Check this out, gang. Watch how I finna put a new hole in his ass. I y'all want to see why he took up for Irene. Was like, that ain't Irene in the video. That's Jalen Ford. Oh! Now y'all know why he came out with that Jalen Ford shit. Cause he gotta protect who? Irene. Oh, ain't that cold? That's cold blooded, Jack. You see what I'm saying? Oh, y'all don't pick the game. Let that son keep talking some more.
want us to believe that this was an actual birthday party. We didn't see nothing on that live to make it to make us believe that it was a birthday party. Like I said, no balloons, no cake, nobody screaming "Happy Birthday, Monique." They ain't even see none of that. None of that. And I don't know no 21-year-old. When you get 21, that's an important mark in your life, so you want to do it big. Not cooped up in no goddamn one bedroom with 30 people, because that's
one bedroom with 30 people? That sounds like the sixth floor. Cause that's one bedroom was there when I was looking at some of that shit. You see what I'm talking about?
what it was. 30 people in a one room? Nah, they don't even do it like that in Chicago, y'all. They don't even do it like that. Trust and believe me when I say that. They don't do it like that. They don't pile up in no goddamn. If that's the case, they might as well pile up in somebody's crib. Fuck y'all gonna.
Shit, King rob at hotels, piling up in room with motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see how he mixing it? It wasn't even people's birthday. And you see how they misinterpreted on purpose? You know what I'm talking about? Misinterpreted on purpose. And look how he blamed it on Monique, because Monique was the dumbest one out the group. She the one that got them fucked off. That's why the blame go on Monique, because she the one that got them fucked off. She spoiled the bunch.
Go to a hotel room and put 30 people in a fucking sardine room with no birthday party, y'all. And Irene, see, this is why I keep saying we can't cut her loose. We can't cut Irene loose, because in the beginning we found out that her cousin had came onto her Facebook page, and how in the fucking her Facebook page, see how we just catch the lies, y'all. I wouldn't even.
Now look, y'all hear that shit? No one talking about. Watch this.
Even seeking for the answer for that lie. How can her Facebook page be down when on September the 5th, her cousin went on her Facebook page and wished her happy birthday?
September the 5th. Right? But we're talking about tonight, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all see how they doing that? They play dumb. Like they don't know what's going on. So everybody can be like, yeah, you know, this is what I believe. And that's just to get everybody hyped up and get to talking sideways instead of the truth.
Wished her happy birthday, and Irene responded, man, cuz chill, it ain't 12 o'clock yet. So if her cousin posts happy birthday on the 5th on Irene page, and she immediately responds and says it's not 12 o'clock, what does that mean? To me, that means my birthday at 12 o'clock, which is the 6th. But slick ass Irene took the post down. Slick.
Everybody know her birthday, Irene's birthday is on the 5th, not the 6th. See what I'm talking about? Misinterpreting shit on purpose.
As Irene went back and took that post down, but it was way too late because everybody that cared about this situation had already got it. We already knew it was useless for her to go back and take the post down. The world know already. The world know already. The only way Irene can convince me, the only way she can convince me that her birthday was real, put your goddamn state ID or your driving license some online. You ain't got to show.
Man, y'all see the Coldplay now? Know what I'm talking about? Look how cold it is. Look how cold they playing it, right? You, you, he beating around on the bush on Irene, but it's really Irene Potter, but you turning up on Monique. Cause you know everybody know Monique had something to do with it.
Show your address and none of that. Do it. They not gonna do none of that. They're not gonna provide no proof of no real dates. They not. So if we know that they having a fake ass birthday party with, again, no balloons, nobody saying happy birthday, when you go back and, what I mean by we gotta watch them live videos from a different part of the brain, y'all, when you.
And notice he ain't talking about the footage. Cause look, notice he ain't talking about that footage. He want everybody to go back to the lives, right? Cause when you go back to the lives, you know what I'm talking about. It takes your mind off the hotel footage, the movement that was around there. He talking like this because he know about the body harvest and shit. Right? See what I'm saying? You supposed to be talking about the style, members, all this shit. You just can't just pick a motherfucker. The people that he, you know what I'm talking about. And you know King Rouse, why you say you heard King Rouse was in the background laughing? He ain't missing none of this shit.
You go back, knowing that what we know now, when you go back and watch them live videos, y'all, it looked like every goddamn one of them, all 30 of them was being held hostage. And it probably wasn't even being held hostage.
And watch this. Y'all know what he really just snitched himself on? Because he gave you a body count. 30 motherfuckers. Oh, shit. In one room with one bed. Oh! Uh-oh!
They was willingly participants. They were willingly participants. 30 damn people packed up in one room. Y'all know how they ended up getting 30 people in one room? Because they already had 3 of them. If they had 3 rooms, then okay, y'all down there in this room, come on up and we gonna kick it. And y'all over here in this.
Oh, that mean come on up to the 11th floor? Oh, come on up. So now I'm finna take that as 11th floor. Right? 30 people. Think about what the Snapchat was saying with Monique, right? Think about the Snapchat with Monique was talking about, yeah, we was on different floors then and all this old shit. Listen to this shit.
In this room, come on up and we gonna kick it. In this fucking sardine can, we gonna pack all 30 of us up in here. And how in the hell Irene want us to believe that her Facebook down, which we already proved that was a lie, didn't even take that much effort to prove that that was a lie. You want us to believe that you went on somebody else. First of all, you and Monique weren't even supposed to be cool. So how the fuck you gonna announce that on her page that you having a party? So if anybody gonna come, if that was true, anybody gonna respond to a post like that, it's gonna be more Monique for people, not yours, because you and her said y'all wasn't that. And again, if y'all wasn't that cool, why was she was all in fake live and all?
Hey, he made a strong point. Said when Irene went live on Monique's account, right? So it would be mostly Monique for people on her. You know, you see what I'm saying?
All that. Where was Bree Bree and where was Irene? I already think Irene was standing right there in the room, just off camera.
Uh-oh. Payao. Payao.
Even a 4-year-old baby know that Kenneka went in that hotel. I don't think that girl was ever in that hotel. Even with the footage that they showing us her walking down the hallway, we already know that's fake. We already know she.
Keep this in mind. She got to be on the footage so they can edit it. If she was never on the footage, they ain't got nothing to work with. Payao, that just been debunked.
Didn't walk through no goddamn kitchen. We already know she didn't lock herself in no freezer. We already know these things. So we supposed to say, okay, they lied about the hallway footage. They lied about the kitchen footage. They lied about the party footage. But we supposed to believe anybody that pop up and say, okay, 2 years later, here's the truth. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's foolish. That's foolish. That's straight foolish to believe in. Ain't nothing that anybody can say that was involved in that situation. They shouldn't be allowed to say nothing because we know they're not gonna tell the truth. If they do come out and say something, it ain't gonna be nothing. It's a reason. It's a reason to throw us off. Because after 2 years, y'all don't think we like, if we didn't crack that case already as a YouTube community, if we didn't crack that case already, then that only can mean one thing. That means we close. That means we close. So it only makes sense for them to throw a motherfucker out, to throw us off like they did in the beginning. Fake posters here, fake posters here.
And keep this in mind. He know Jasmine right. He know Jasmine right. He know Jazzy. I seen Tim on the post on Jazzy shit, right? It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that I done found out about this dude. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of shit that I found out about this dude. You know what I'm talking about? These people need to be investigated, locked up, and throw away the motherfucking thunder booty key. You know what I'm talking about?
Fake footage there, fake footage here. Everything. Line here, line there. Who is this person? Why is this? Come on now. How can we expect any type of truth out of any of that? If their whole purpose was to cover that stuff up, they're not going to give us anything that makes sense.
Still ain't talking about the staff, because shit, when they cover it up, you still got to have the staff to help them. You see what I'm saying? He trying to get everybody delusion like, yeah, then y'all cover this shit up like the hotel don't even exist. I could see if they was in their own house, you know what I'm saying, and covering it up without nobody to help, but you in a place of business. Notice he ain't talking about no staff members, because he'll be talking about his goddamn self. You see what I'm saying?
Remember, it's a cover-up. So we can't watch or listen or do anything when it comes to them and expect real answers. That's not going to happen. And if we keep playing around with them fools, we're going to end up deeper and deeper, going backwards into another rabbit hole, scratching our damn head like, damn, hold on. I thought no. We can't do it. We can't do it. Them fools going to keep on playing. That's all they do. That's what they was paid to do. I keep telling y'all, that's why they keep saying the same shit. I don't know what happened in the hallway. They know if look, this what they been instructed to do. If they know, if they can tell Kenneka family and the public, which is us, that they don't know what happened in that hallway, and they just keep saying, I don't know. Y'all picture this.
That's where the 9th floor camera would be watching that shit. Listen what he finna say.
And we gonna say this on the street level because that's all that was, on the street level. When guys on the street, they go to jail, the code is you get called, you don't tell on me. In fact, when they question you, just say you don't know. That's who don't know that? If I don't.
Payao.
know nothing, if I'm telling y'all I don't know, then basically y'all can't question me. If question number one, my answer is I do not know. There's no reason for y'all to ask me question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just told y'all I don't know. So if I don't know anything about this situation, I can't tell you anything. That's why they was instructed to tell everybody I do not know. What happened? Why y'all?
You heard what he just said? Listen to what he just said. They was instructed.
Think they think about this situation? I can't tell you anything. That's why they was instructed to tell everybody I do not know. What happened? Why y'all think they had Monique and Shamaya say they walked back in the room? That was they alibi to say that they was no longer in the hallway. If we ain't in the hallway, then we don't know what happened. That's bullshit. They know exactly what happened. They know exactly what happened. I don't know. You knew when your bum ass needed a ride. You knew when your bum ass needed your hair did. You probably was wearing Kenneka clothes. That's a damn shame. Hate that strong, where a person got to come under the cover as being a friend of yours, and on the whole while they plotting to take your life. Ain't that something, y'all? Ain't that something? Who? Where does all this energy come from? All this bullshit energy they doing. All this bullshitting ass energy.
And check this out. Not one time he mentioned Kenneka's name. It ain't even about Kenneka. He just so worried about Monique. See what I'm talking about? Look, Monique for this, Monique for that. No staff members, no Kenneka.
Bullshit energy. I got a mean live coming this evening, y'all. I got a mean one. I got a mean live. I got to do it a certain way because I know that there's still people on YouTube that want to act like little kids and play around. We ain't got time for none of that. We in too deep. 2 years plus, man, we in too deep. We in way too deep.
That's why, that's why, you know what I'm talking about? Straight Drop never got on his ass. Because they both were security guards. Hi, y'all!
With others outside the hotel loitering. Upon returning to the hotel after purchasing items, the victim entered the hotel with her key card, entered an elevator, but was followed by an unknown male offender. Victim exited the elevator and began walking towards her room. The unknown offender.
So, how can you? Irene just said she went live from Monique's phone, from Monique's Facebook page, and then you turn around and say this.
If I wasn't, she was trying to come to my lame ass party. She'll still be here. Monique was invited. First of all.
So Irene, you want us to believe that somebody that you didn't invite to your...
You know what I'm talking about?
Is y'all with me? Is y'all with me? All right, now, We all heard Irene tell Monifa when they were just arguing recently. She said, Monifa, you weren't even invited to my party. I just played the audio.
I don't want to play that part. Hold on.
I assure you, this is not Irene. This is Jalen Ford. But this right here, this is Irene. In fact, Irene kept telling us that Bree was gone. If Bree was gone, how in the hell is you and Bree together at the front desk? Now, let me stop right there. Do y'all recall seeing the video where Irene goes up?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It finna get real deep in that game. He really told it on all his videos. Most of his video was just to keep them in check. Like if you say something, I really say it. Know what I'm talking about? I really say it. That's what that's all about. That's what's that all about. So when you think about Irene, Margot, J, and them down with this Olga Hobbs and shit, could be. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's so much of this shit going on.
Up to the front desk. This after she been at the hotel. And then all of a sudden, her, Bree, and some other girl walk up to the front desk. But the whole entire time, Irene, Monique have been saying, oh, Bree couldn't drive. She was gone. She was the driver. Kenneka was drunk. How the hell is that possible when you and Bree at the goddamn front desk?
With the keys. With the good keys. Y'all see how he's slick talking and telling? You know what I'm saying? Talking and telling, but trying to play the community at the same time. All this video is just to throw us off and keep them in check for stop talking because they know they got loose lips.
If we open our eyes and our ears, we can clearly understand that the main story for these people to tell, no matter what, walked in that hallway, turned around, went back in that room. Listen to what they saying, because they both saying the same thing, all three of them. Irene, Monifa, and Shamaya. When they just released them 3 videos, they said them all 3 different ways, but at the end of they live, they all said the exact same thing. Only thing different was Irene, I want to say, informed us, but more so confessed. She confessed. She confessed.
Now look, now he's saying she confessed because of Zach interview. Right? Because of Zach interview. Hold on, when this was. Damn, when this video came out. Damn, somebody look at the date and see what time this video was released.
Yes. Well, she ran out of money or something? Something happened.
See that? Must have ran out of money. Must have ran out of money.
I feel when you will see how much you shake.
You know what? Once you go back and
he just brought it up.
Yeah, come on, but anybody else or nobody else on, I was very young. Now all you see is my forehead and class.
Oh, y'all see this shit? I didn't even watch this motherfucker. What he was finna talk about. Because he had to be talking about her. He said she confessed. So he had to go back on Zach TV because she really confessed without she even knowing it because she admitted that Kenneka came out the room missing in her live video, not T.Y.'s. So this let you know that He know a whole lot because that sucker worked out.
When you were doing the live, I heard people saying she was nervous.
Nervous, I'm shaking. Off of ecstasy pill. That's all I do. That's all my lips do.
So you wasn't nervous?
No.
You wasn't in fear for your life?
Pill. Pop the pill, y'all see it. That's all I got to say. Pop the pill and you will see how much you shake.
Oh, 1 year ago, they still, you know what I'm saying? Shit, no words, goddamn. He still talking about the same shit I was talking about. You know what I'm talking about? It's still lining up, goddamn. Cause keep this in mind. This ain't the first time he talked about this shit. You know what I'm talking about? So just think about that you around a year ago inspired him to make the video.
You know what? Once you go back and listen to her, she don't even sound sincere. Don't none of them do. Monique don't sound sincere. When you listen to Shamaya live, she just sound like it's a fucking joke. She started her live off about the serious situation, laughing and joking. It ain't serious to none of them. Because they feel they got this bracket of protection around them, which is actually the Rosemont police. And you know what, Irene? Here's an issue that I have with you. Every time there's a scene where we notice where Jalen Ford is in the live video, here you come with a story or a statement portraying to be that person in that life.
See there? There you go. That's how everybody started getting on that Jalen Ford shit. Cause people gonna run with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause this just let you know he in the cahoots with gay people. Why do you think he putting on Jalen Ford ass on blast? He got to have some kind of relation with him to shut his ass up too. Well, he don't want nobody to know that he done banged Jalen Ford. Cause shit, Jalen Ford deeper than heels. He the one sound like the bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Live. It's either you were there or you helped covering it up. There's no way that you can get us to believe that that was you. But the fact that you're trying to make us believe that that was you, it only tells us that something's wrong. And now I just see in the chat somebody say, yeah, Irene did say the phones wasn't working. Now, anybody with common sense know you ain't having no Wi-Fi problem in no hotel. Why? Because the hotel allow you to hook up to theirs. So where would having internet access be a problem? That's what I mean, y'all. She been lying the whole goddamn time.
Check this out. If they would have checked Irene phone, it would have showed you how many times she would use that Wi-Fi. If she worked there, that would have gave it up. Cause it would be stored in her phone and her data. You know how like when you go somewhere, like, you know, if I leave the house or something and I go over Big Bro house or something. Next thing you know, goddamn it, he got Wi-Fi, bro. Let me know what I'm saying. Let me burn that Wi-Fi up. That's the first time up in there. Let me get that Wi-Fi. I'm talking about.
And that the situation occurred because you guys were mentally impaired under the influence. Right. Would you ever do drugs again?
The truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. After a while.
Now, hold on. Didn't I just say that they taking this for a joke? He asked her a serious question about a serious matter. And she, before she responds,
y'all got some shit going on phone on folks them grave. Tell Monique for that.
Y'all can read this title alone right here. Shamaya, look. Shamaya tell what Irene and Monique did. Where they really found Kenneka.
What up, shorty? But nah, though, y'all, for real.
So that means, look. So that means if he got that title, then he just told us that shit. They lied about where they really put her ass at, and he knew it too. You know what I'm talking about? Look at the title only. And you the security guard, so you would know this. Cause it's on the footage. Pow. And y'all see what it had. Hold on. Y'all see what the thumbnail was? The freight elevators.
Dropped to her knees in that hallway, throw her hands up like, God damn, what the fuck is I walked into? I'm ready to go.
See that how he said, I'm ready to go. They'll be round about one
I'm like,
song.
I don't know where your kids that shit.
This the reason why he said that, and watch how Trey Gang finna make this magic work, right? Watch this. Since he had that thumbnail on the freight elevator, this would be why he made that statement talking about, yeah, Kenneka was ready to go. We know they said one something. Then he got the screenshot on the freight elevators, right? And look what would be going on at the freight elevators. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. I got to find the freight elevator. Hold on, guys. Watch this. Guess why he'll say this shit. No. Y'all see that? Who the ambulance for? See that shit? Who the ambulance for? Watch to the end. All right. Damn. This ain't what I want to show y'all. But this. You can go back to this and read this shit. But I got to go to the freight elevator so y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on, gang. I gotta say, right here. Look. Check this out. This why he said that, cause look what time he gonna start skipping it. When Kenneka out the hallway. Y'all see how it started? 12, 20, 12:24, right? 12:25. And we know David Pena walked in the kitchen at 12:33. Right? All you just gotta do is just pay attention to the timestamp. Cause he got that timestamp crop on this side. This is gonna be an hour off. So we're gonna look at it at at 12:25. And you already got red boxes going off in the cut, right? See how it skipped? It skipped right in the time that we'll probably be seeing David Pena and more other staff members. Right? So it skipped right around that time. Anybody got off on the elevators or walked through this area right here. It skips again another 20 minutes. Now it's finna go on one, right? Check this out. It's finna go on 1 o'clock, so we thinking about 1 something going on 2 something, because that's when she coming out the room. Right? That's when he's showing Kenneka brother, Kenny Martin and stuff. All right. Now look at these suspects right here. Just remember these 4 faces right here. Right? So boom. Y'all see how it just skipped all the way to 2? It completely skipped over 1. Y'all see that? It completely slipped over 1 and started at 2:10. See what I said? So whoever walked through this area, you ain't gonna be able to see who it was. Cause look how much movement. Cause remember, they said it was a lot of motion sensor going off in this area between the hours of 1 and 2. See what I'm talking about? That's all we doing, just paying attention to the timeline. Boom! Every time it skips, something happens. What'd you say? That's them and Zach murder. That's why I told everybody, look, let me see right quick. I'm finna show y'all something. I got to find hold on, y'all. I don't know why my shit clicking on different shit. I need that jump with those 5 suspects on it. Damn. Somebody had that John on now. Man, why they won't let me find the motherfucker there? Alright, right up in here. Damn, this ain't even it. God damn. I ain't gonna waste my time finding them up. But I'ma go to, I'ma find, hold on, here you go. Here you go, gang. You got him, 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 him. He look familiar, don't it? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. This is a hard one to call right there. I don't know. But keep their ass in mind. If he got them flash up here, it's something to that. If he got them up here, it's something to that. So boom, when you start paying attention to all the time skip, cause y'all know you're gonna start skipping crazy. Know what I'm talking about? This the most incriminating part of the investigation. This is the most incriminating part of the investigation. Cause look where it just skipped to. Payal. And look who come out. Out the kitchen. Payal. Out the kitchen. Payal. See that gang? And this would be the time. See what I'm talking about? Look, right around about this time, gang, check this out. When you read the reports, then the report said it was people in the kitchen between the hours of 5 something. Look, you got people coming out the kitchen at 5 something. And then look, we could go back to right here and they just skipped over it. Look, watch this. If this joint is at 2 something, right, instead of 3 something, this would show you when Kenneka would be right here on the lower level, right? She'll be on the lower level, bumping in the stairwells, and when she walk in the kitchen, she got to come this way. She got to come this way if they gonna take the elevators, right? Watch this. How you doing? All right. 225. Kenneka's right there by the elevators. Where she finna, she walking down. Now she gonna be right there. Yeah, by the stairwells. So she finna be walking in the kitchen round about this time because she finna disappear off the camera by the bathroom at 2:31. 2:31 when she gonna disappear off the camera going into the kitchen, right? Through those double doors. So right up in here, the time gonna have to skip. Cause she boom! Boom! Oh, let's see that. Yeah. Ain't gonna do that. Now y'all see that? See that? So that jump skipped from 2 all the way to 5. 2, the minute that she came here, right? And we know they said she was down here for an hour, made it outside. It don't even take a rocket science to figure that what happened in those 2 hour span. Cause the narrative just gave it up. If the news said she was down here for an hour, and we already know what was going on down here. So explain why. As soon as they got her in the kitchen, when everything got cool, that's when they come out the kitchen. Made it even look more better. Get prepared for the shift. There you go, come back, King. It's a hazard to have block the employee though with anything. That's a violation of a building code. That's violation of the building code. The fire marshal see that shit, they can shut that down. If the fire marshal see that shit, they can shut that down because you don't supposed to have no exit doors, none of that shit blocked. No change on the doors, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I told everybody. This is evidence to come plaza down for real. You know what I'm talking about? So they got rid of 2 hours on this footage. Well, she would be seen. It was no doubt that Kenneka would be seen getting on this elevator right here. And made it upstairs. So what they did, just said, look, just say she walked up some stairs. Cause you got a camera right here. While everybody thinking she walking upstairs trying to figure out how the fuck she got up there, she got up there through this way. Now watch this. Time finna be skipping all through this shit. See what I'm talking about? Now we ain't got that question no more. We got an answer to it. Now we know what the gaps is all about in the timestamp. Cause she came through this area. You got to come through this area. Where the kitchen at upstairs? This the same elevator. Just a lower level down. See what I'm talking about? And that's the same dude that was walking behind Kenneka on the lower level. See what I'm talking about? I bet you that's the same route that Irene came down. Now you understand why you see a red box now. Something going on. And that's all the footage. Then when you go back to her,
Hey, what's up, J4K? Welcome back.
then when you go to watch her video, she was all on the paperwork times and all this shit. And you could go back at her research and be like, oh shit, it's on. Cause now you gonna look at her paperwork like, damn, she had it. She didn't even know that she was on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Now I know some people, you know what I'm saying, do their own investigation. I ain't trying to tell them about their own investigation. But what I can do is match your shit up with the shit that I got. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I can do because it's gonna match up. You might don't understand it now, but you will understand it later. You know what I'm talking about? Cause how else they go explain? How can the police explain that time skip? They never mentioned the time skips in the report. They ain't say nothing about time skips in the reports and how the way the cameras and shit jumping. You know what I'm talking about? Hi y'all. Like I said, gang, I be knowing what be going on. You ain't got to edit her out if you just cut the cameras off. That's why it's skipped. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's skipped. It'll save a whole lot of work if you just cut the cameras off. You know what I'm talking about? And you ain't got to worry about editing no motherfucker out the footage. Just do what the camera just showed up. Just cut the motherfucker off. And show another motherfucker in the area. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Man, I appreciate everybody love and support. They man, they back some team. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, y'all always show back to the channel. Y'all keep looking good. Gotta make that Adam real. Let's see. Oh, until then, I'll be back. Go live and so they speak their mind and their point of views and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So, bye y'all. Y'all stay tuned.